Here goes Ibra, sees Vinicius Jr. Can he control it? That's the real question. Here goes Vinicius 1v1. Vinicius tries to chip the keeper. It's outrageous from the Brazilian. Free kick from 24 yards. A chance to do something special with Ibrahimovic once again. Can he put this one in? It's beautiful. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic is a god. So here we are back again with another episode of the AC Milan Career Mode series. This is episode number 11. And it's a pretty big one, as in this episode we've got 3 mammoth games in the Serie A as we try and establish our spot in the top 4. We played Roma at the San Siro. We've also got Lazio away in this episode, and we know they're a difficult opponent. And to end it all off, we've got Juventus at the San Siro. They're one of the few teams that managed to beat us this season, and we know it's going to be a challenge against, well, basically the best team in Italy at the moment. We should have 3 high-profile games in today's episode, and if you guys are enjoying this series, let's keep the support coming in. 2,000 likes once again would be class, and if you are new around here, do subscribe for more FIFA 20 Career Mode content. Time for a press conference, and if you guys want to get your questions in, make sure to drop them down in the comment section below. First one of the day. You haven't played Benacer in this AC Milan Career Mode regularly. Will he be getting more game time soon as he can grow in his overall? Yes, because now we've moved to a 4-3-3 attack formation, which requires us to have 3 midfielders at any point, which means Benacer should be expecting to be playing a lot more football, maybe ahead of Kessie occasionally, maybe instead of Torreira in a few games, so expect to see Benacer more in an AC Milan shirt in this series, which I'm actually really excited about because we know this 22-year-old kid has got potential. He's actually been growing pretty well so far in this series. He's gone from a 74 rating to a 77, so all we need is to, keep that going, so expect to see more from him in this series from now onwards. Next question, who do you consider signing as Zlatan's replacement? Because at a time, the moment will come and we want to know. Honestly, it's just even so sad just talking about Zlatan's potential departure. We all know he's retiring at the end of the season, so next season we won't have our captain in the side. He's just been unbelievably outrageous for us in this series. Like, honestly, 25 goals in 25 games. He scored some absolute screamers for us from free kicks, long shots, literally everything. The guy is just a phenom, and we're gonna miss him next season. And yes, we're soon gonna have to think about Zlatan's replacement. There will come a time, and that moment is coming soon. 4 months, he retires. Next season, we need to bring in a superstar up top to replace Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I've got a few suggestions, like maybe Gabriel Jesus. Roberto Firmino could be a huge one. But yeah, a lot of options. We're going to think about it and make the decision soon. So if you guys have any suggestions for Zlatan's replacement, let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, it's so sad just thinking about it. Next question, you signed Gabriel Martinelli but only played him once this episode. However, he did score, showing the thirst for the first team. That's a fair point. Gabriel Martinelli did score his first goal in a Milan shirt in a game that we did simulate. And I guess that warrants him getting a start in one of the upcoming games. And we're definitely going to try and give the young Brazilian kid some game time. That should keep his morale up and that should keep him growing in his overall. I definitely want to give him more game time. We know he's got it. He's got the pace. He's got the potential. Expect to see more from him as well in this series. With that, we're wrapping up today's press conference. Let's move on. Who else but Zlatan Ibrahimovic? Last episode, he scored an outrageous free kick against Lazio, and he also scored in that Serie A game that we played. So the guy just continues to dominate for us, and well, that is why you guys voted for him as your player of the episode. Here's a quick look at our season objectives. Last episode, we completed the IZ back challenge, which was brilliant. And also, we're very close to now completing the Jogo Bonito challenge as well. Just 7 more goal contributions from our Brazilian talents, and we should be done with that. So at the moment, we are in 3rd place in the Serie A, 58 points on 26 games. And we do have a 2-point advantage over Lazio and a 3-point advantage over Napoli. And the best part, we've got a game in hand. So we're in a very good spot, but ahead of us, we've got some really difficult fixtures, so it could all change. We've got to try and remain on the top. You know what, guys? We're actually just 8 points behind Inter Milan, and if things can go our way, we might just be able to overtake them. Juventus is just simply impossible. They're not going to drop enough points. They've got a 13-point gap ahead of us, it's just impossible. But certainly, I think we've got a chance of overtaking Inter Milan. Anyways, for now, focus is on the Roma game. We played them at the San Siro. Chance to beat them. They're 7th in the league, so they're going to make life difficult for us. With the curtain about to fall on this Serie A season, your team has been marching towards the Champions League spot. Can your team see through it? We'll have to stay focused. I think we're almost there to, secure that spot. We've got a good advantage over the other teams, but we've got to stay focused and get through this difficult fixture run. You guys wanted to see Gabriel Martinelli in action, and well, there you go. I'm starting him on that left side. I know it's a bit of a risky move starting him in such a high-profile game, but this is where he can make a name for himself and prove his worth. We've still got Vinicius on the bench in case things go wrong. Zlatan starts, captains the team as well. Adama Traore on the right side. We've got Paqueta, Torreira. I'm using the 4-3-3 attack formation that I'm really enjoying lately, so we're going to keep that going. Let's hope we've got enough in the tank to beat Roma at the San Siro. So that's the Roma team that we're up against. They've got Dzeko, Spinazzola, Mkhitaryan, Pastore. I mean, nothing really stands out for me. Dzeko's a good striker, but this team genuinely looks average. I think we've got the better squad. We should be able to beat them. A lot of people want me to untuck Adama Traore's shirt, but you know what, in real life, whenever I've seen him, he's been, wearing a tuck. Here we go now, Paqueta looking to bring it inside, sees Kessie, and now Martinelli, this is his moment to shine. Martinelli brings it inside beautifully, still Martinelli on that right foot, Martinelli goes for goal. I thought that was his moment. Good play though from Kessie and Martinelli, they combined really well there, and Martinelli to cut it inside did so well. Not good as Roma are on the attack. Spinazzola crossing this one in. What? What were my defenders doing there? And Edin Dzeko, how did he pull that off? I swear, man. Defending in this game, I don't even want to talk about it. Like, look at this. Look what my defender was trying to do. Like, honestly, and how did Dzeko even do that? It's physically not possible to do something like that. Like, look at that. This makes no sense. Don't know what to say, guys, but with one goal down to Roma, it's going to be an uphill battle from here. Oh, that's terrible. How is Juan Jesus become suddenly the best dribbler? He crosses it to Javier Pastore of all players, and he ends up scoring. We're 2-0 down to Roma, and this game just makes no sense anymore. We first seen like Edin Dzeko do some sort of a spin kick from a ridiculous angle, and from where his body was. I don't understand that. And now Javier Pastore has just scored off a cross from Juan Jesus. I have no idea what's going on here, but Roma are pulling off something incredible now. We've got to bounce back. Kessie sees Ibra with a lovely pass. Still Zlatan Ibrahimovic evades the sliding challenge well, finds Adama. Another sliding challenge. What's it with the AI constantly sliding? Like, their lives depend on it. Like, every time I get into the opposition's box, boom, a slide challenge. Like, I can't deal with this, man. Here we go. This could result in something. Go on, Adama Traore. We need to score from this. Adama finds Zlatan. Zlatan on his left foot. Boom. Let's go, guys. Just before halftime, we get ourselves a goal back. And guess who's on the score sheet? It is, of course, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Adama Traore did really well there to lay it off to Zlatan. I was considering to, go for goal with Adama, but it was the right choice to find Zlatan, who's just a better finisher, and he does not disappoint. His, I think, 26th goal this season? Just unreal. Oh my god, I completely forgot to put Vinicius Jr. on the bench for this one. And well, we're gonna have to deal with Gabriel Martinelli for the rest of the game, which isn't a bad thing. He's a decent player, but I would have loved to have Vinicius as an impact sub. That's completely my fault. I'm an idiot. What on earth was that, man? Theo Hernandez, are you a moron? Are you kidding me? Like, honestly, this game, I just want to right now take my controller and snap it into half. Because this game's passing just makes no sense. FIFA 20. Let's take a look at the replay because I have no idea what's just happened here. Theo Hernandez, I was trying a simple pass to one of my centre backs. Instead, Theo Hernandez whips it in like an idiot and gives it straight to Dzeko. What a pass that is to Gabriel Martinelli, who does keep it inside but struggles to, keep himself inside the pitch. As here's Paqueta though with a chance. But look at the pressure from Roma. They put in a challenge, then they slide again, then they put in another challenge, and then they again slide even after being on the ground. It's crazy. Oh, here we go with Adama Traore. This could definitely result in something. Go on, Adama. This has to be a goal for us. Zlatan, please score. Let's go, guys. Zlatan Ibrahimovic keeping us alive in this one. His second goal of the game. We're back in it with about 20-25 minutes left in this one. We've actually got a chance of getting the comeback done. Zlatan's been outrageous in this game. And also, so has Adama Traore. With all these bullshit goals AC Milan are scoring, we're responding with a lot of class and quality, all coming from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Let's keep it going. Not good, another chance for Roma. We can't get the ball out from here. Donnarumma finally at least saved something. He's been horrific in this game, so it's good to see him actually save something. Oh, look at the amount of space for Adama Traore, and this could be it for Adama. Please get the shot off. Let's go, guys. We've equalized against Roma in the 84th minute. What a game of football this has been. We were 2-0 down, then we made it 2-1, then they made it 3-1, and now we finally equalized. And Adama Traore, take a bow. What a game he's had so far. He assisted both of Ibra's goals, and now he ends up as the goal scorer. We've responded to Roma in brilliant fashion. We've made it 3-3. Is there time for any of the two teams to get a winner? Let's find out. Oh my god, we might be able to break through here. Here goes Adama Traore once again on the attack, who's had a ridiculous game. Cut back to Ibrahimovic for the hat-trick, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic in the 90th minute has scored a hat-trick from Zlatan as we make it 4-3 against Roma. I genuinely can't believe this. What on earth have we pulled off here? Unreal. Simply unreal. Just in the last episode, we had a miraculous comeback against Lazio, and now we've done it again. This is simply outrageous, man. Unreal. Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Adama Traore, both of them have carried us in this game. This is crazy. Zlatan with yet another hat-trick in this series. Full time, and I genuinely can't believe what we've just pulled off. An unreal result for us in this Serie A. Zlatan taking home the match ball. And talking about Zlatan, man, when he retires next season, we're going to miss him. We're going to miss him so much. He scored 3 goals in this one. And yeah, he's just going to be someone that we're going to miss a lot. But anyways, 3 points in the bag, which I'm really happy about. And also, wanted to show you guys the match stats of this game. And this will kind of explain how I've managed to beat this ultimate difficulty. We've just got to be super clinical. That is literally the only way. I literally scored from almost every shot I took, apart from the Gabriel Martinelli chance. And that just says it all. On ultimate difficulty these days, you've got to take literally every chance you get, otherwise you're going to lose. And thankfully we did exactly that. We took our chances and we beat Roma. So after 28 games this season, we've established a good 3-point gap over Torino. And wow, look at this. Lazio are 8 points behind us right now. And we do face them soon, so if we can get the result against Lazio, they're basically out of contention for a top 4 spot. That should be an interesting game. We're still 8 points behind Inter though. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is on course to win the Serie A's Golden Boot. It'll be really amazing to see him win the Golden Boot award in his final season of his career. So hopefully we can make that happen. He's on 26 in 24 this season, which is unreal. Well, finally we get a transfer offer for Krunic, 8.4 million. I'm gonna try and negotiate a bit with them to get that fee up. We want to sell him. We've barely used him, so let's get this deal done. Let's just counter with 10 million and just see what they come back and say. 10 million for Krunic, a player I'm never gonna use. Let's see if they're willing to accept that, and Monaco are. So there you go, the deal should be able to go through. So up next, it's time for a game against Lazio, who are 6th in the Serie A. Now we know Lazio have given us problems before. They've beaten us 2-0 away, and guess what? We're playing them away again, so it could happen. It's going to be a ridiculously difficult game. We don't have the fans backing us in this one, but we've got to put a good showing. Let's keep our good run of form going and get another good result in the Serie A. So that's how I've got my Milan team lined up for this one. Vinicius is back in the team on that left side. I'm giving Benacer an opportunity as well in that left centre mid role. Paqueta starts, Torreira in the lineup. Of course, we're starting Zlatan and Adama Traore, who are in their forms of their life. We've got Theo Hernandez, Romagnoli, Jimenez. In fact, you know what? After Theo Hernandez made that ridiculous blunder, I think it's only fair we give Robinson a chance to prove his worth. So that's why we're going to start him. It's a strong Milan side, but it's away against Lazio. This is going to be a tough one. And that is the Lazio team we're up against. They've got Immobile, Ryan Fraser, Milicevic, of course. But this team is definitely beatable, but we've got to be careful. They've beaten us 2-0 before at this stadium, so you never know. I've got to say, I think Serie A is the only league that used the 3 at the back formation so often. Thankfully, I think the 4-3-3 attacking formation is really effective against it because it exploits the fact that they've got just 3 defenders and no, proper wing back to, defend. Here goes Paqueta. He beats one really well. Looks for Vinicius Jr. This is lovely play. Still Vinicius. Looks for Zlatan inside. No, it's gone to Adama Traore. I probably should have, passed that to Zlatan, but it didn't work out as I intended to. And, well, Lazio survived, but we're putting good pressure on them. Paqueta looks for Lucas Torreira. Now in behind to Adama Traore. who gets past this man brilliantly. Still Adama Traore looking to conjure up something, but Lazio defend that well. Here's Benacer, looks for Calabria. We're trying and being very patient with our build-up play to, find an opening. Torreira looks for Ibra. Ibra now to Paqueta. This is lovely, but the final challenge from Lazio again. It's being tough, man, to, break down this three at the back defense. Oh, what a pass that is to Vinicius Jr. And this could definitely result in something. Go on, Vinicius. He tries to cut it back. No, instead goes down, and we do get a penalty for this. It was a terrible challenge at Vinicius. That was 100% a penalty. It's not going to be a booking though, but it's a chance for Zlatan to score yet again for us in this series. Zlatan is our man for the job. He just scored a hat-trick in that last game. Can he score this penalty? It's a decent one, but saved by the keeper. That's probably the first penalty I've missed in a long time. That's frustrating. Benacer looks for Robinson, and now it is Ibra who takes a lovely touch there. Goes inside to Paqueta. Paqueta sees Lucas Torreira, who could be on the score sheet here, and Torreira scores. And what a time to score as well, just before the halftime whistle. AC Milan make it 1-0 against Lazio, and it's Lucas Torreira with what I believe is his first goal for the club here. I'm not too sure, maybe in a game that we simulated he scored, but certainly in terms of my memory, I feel like this is his first goal. Torreira with a banging effort, and 1-0 AC Milan. A good run from midfield and a really good finish as well from the Uruguayan. Half-time, and we've got a 1-0 advantage, but in a good spot right now. Even though we missed that penalty, we've just got to keep this going. We're in great form. Let's try and get the result against Lazio. Ibra looks for Adama Traore, and this could be yet another opportunity for us. Go on, Adama. He's had such a good episode, and that's a simple goal for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, but no, it's offside. Adama, man, the guy is just relentless down this right side. Zlatan finds Adama. Look at the control of Adama Traore. It's actually mad, and now it's Zlatan from outside the box. Oh, he unleashes, and that was actually pretty close to being a stunner from Zlatan. How close was that? A bit more dip on it, and that would have been a sensational goal from the Swedishman. Zlatan looks for Adama. Oh, he struggles to control it, but then does really well. Gets the shot off. It's blocked off by Lazio. Another good chance gone begging. Not good at all. Romagnoli puts in a good challenge. Lazio with a chance, but Donnarumma comes up big. We could have conceded there. Even though we've been dominant in this game, we still just got a 1-0 lead. We've got to be careful. And that's that. Full time in this one against Lazio. This was a pretty interesting game. I thought we deserved the win, and we did get the win, 1-0. But Lazio had a fair few chances, which they could have converted. Anyways, we've been in a great run of form, and we continue winning, which is crazy. The perfect way to get ready for that big one against Juventus. Well, there you go, getting some business done on this side as Krunic has been sold to Monaco. We get about 7.5 million added to our transfer budget. I guess we've got enough money to now potentially make a pre-contract signing. If you guys have any suggestions, on a pre-contract signing that we can make, let me know in the comment section below. So this is how the Serie A table looks, and actually we're in a pretty good spot. I guess there's no way Torino are getting ahead of us, and Napoli are also pretty far behind. Top 4 looks pretty much guaranteed for us this season, which is great. Now the objective is to try and somehow get ahead of Inter Milan. But first, we've got a massive game against Juventus at home at the San Siro. Now you guys know we've got an objective to try and beat Juventus, and I'm hoping this is the moment. But they've lost only once this season, so it's going to be really, really difficult. They're the best defensive side in the league. It's not going to be easy against Juve. Can you win this time round? So for those who remember, Juve are one of the teams that we did lose to. They beat us 3-1 convincingly. I'm just going to say we won't make the same mistakes twice. This is the chance for us to beat Juve. So if we're actually able to beat Juventus, they might actually have a difficult job of winning the title up against Inter, because then the difference between those two sides will only be a couple of points. So we could actually end up doing Inter Milan a favor if we do end up beating Juventus, but that's not our concern. Our concern is to get the result over Juve. We're going to stick with the 4-3-3 attack formation that's worked so well for us lately. Ibra starts up top, captains the side. We've got Vinicius, Traore, Kessie, Paqueta all starting. A strong defense with Jimenez and Romagnoli, Donnarumma in goal. We are ready for this game. Let's get right into it. So that's the Juventus side we're facing. They're going with a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow formation, which is interesting. Ronaldo and Depay up top, Dybala and Cam. That's an incredible front three. They've got Ramsey, Rabiot and Chan in midfield. A dodgy midfield, but it's still pretty good. Chiellini, their captain. Paulista starting, Carvajal. That's a quality Juventus side. No wonder they're doing so well this season. Here we go at the San Siro, a chance for us to get one over Juventus and get a good result against them. We're going for the win. I want to try and beat Juventus at least once this season, so let's try and get it done. Not good, here's Ronaldo, looks for Memphis Depay, and already a chance for our opponents, but thankfully Depay was on his weaker left foot and Donnarumma managed to make the save, and that could help us start a counter-attack. As here goes Adama Traore with pace. There is no catching Adama Traore once he's through on goal. Adama 1v1, and oh my goodness, on the counter-attack, AC Milan have taken the lead. Adama Traore, the change he's brought into this side ever since joining Milan has been just unreal, and he scores yet another goal. And all this started from Donnarumma making an incredible save at the back to help us out on the counter. And well, Adama Traore near post, right foot bang. No chance for their keeper, Szczesny beaten, and Traore puts us into a 1-0 lead against Juventus. Not good, guys. Cristiano Ronaldo through on goal. Big chance for Ronaldo, and he slides this one past our keeper. Juventus back in it with just like a few moments after we scored, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Who else but that man? One of the best players of all time scores against us. Dybala here with the assist, or was that someone else? I'm not too sure. I think it was Depay with the assist, but fair play Ronaldo, and it's game on. Juventus are going to give us a tough fight in this one. Here we go on the attack now. Adama Traore, this is another chance for us. Here goes Adama, goes for goal, and oh, that was so close to being in. Adama Traore has been ridiculously good in this one. He might be the key for us to try and win this game. Let's keep using his pace. Not good, guys. Ronaldo has won the ball off me. Goes for Memphis Depay. Back to Ronaldo. Romagnoli, how did you not put a challenge in there? And Ronaldo with a ridiculous finish, and with that Juventus make it 2-1. That is so annoying. Also, what even was that? Like, honestly, how did Ronaldo get the ball? But Romagnoli just got nutmegged there. That's awful. And we're 2-1 down. Not good, guys. Memphis Depay with a chance here. Are you kidding me? Like, honestly, Juventus have just completely annihilated us. I thought we had a chance after that first goal from Adama Traore, but nope. Juventus have been the much better side, and this clearly shows why. They're the best team in Italy at the moment. They're just too good. They're ruthless in front of goal. The attack of Ronaldo, Depay and Dybala is just causing havoc, and well, they've made it 3-1. Not good here. Here's Memphis Depay looking to get in behind. Still Depay. This is unreal. Juventus have completely just destroyed us. They're mocking us now at this point. I just can't seem to do anything against them. This clearly shows we've got a long way to go in this series. And next season, winning the Serie A is going to be extremely difficult. We've got to make big signings, and we've got to improve this team even further. It's not going to be easy at all. 4-1 down to Juventus. This is genuinely embarrassing. Dani Carvajal on the attack, cut back, and this is genuinely awful. Memphis Depay is scoring with his weak foot. Like, what's happening here? It's 5-1. The game is lost. There's no way we're doing anything in this one. Juventus have just been way too good for us. Since the game is lost, I'm just thinking let's just bring out a few substitutions, give some other players a chance. I'm going to bring on Benacer. No point keeping Ibra on the pitch in such a scenario, so we're going to bring on Rafael Leao. Let us also give some game time to Castillejo for maybe Vinicius Jr. That's the plan. Adama Traore sees the cut back to Rafael Leao, but he couldn't take that chance. Would have loved to see at least Leao get a goal here, but oh well. Juventus still on the attack as the cross comes in. What was that for a clearance? Straight to Juventus. Now Bernardeschi flicking it up and volleying it home. What? I swear, man, what's going on here? Juve have just been unreal. What even was that for a goal? Full time, and I don't even know what to say. We've just been humiliated and embarrassed. Juventus just toyed with us. They just slapped us silly in this game. That's the best way to put it. This was embarrassing. That was a tough loss to take. We just were embarrassed. Anyways, Juventus still remain top of the league. I guess they're going to win the Serie A title no matter what now. Next episode, we're going to push through, get through more Serie A games. We're nearing at the end of the season already, which is definitely exciting. So that's going to be the plan. But that was such a difficult loss to take. Losing 6-1 to Juventus. Ooh, that's tough. Talking about Zlatan Ibrahimovic's replacement, I think Roberto Firmino could be the man for the job. We did have a brief discussion about this at the start of the episode in the press conference, but to talk more about it, I kind of feel like Roberto Firmino would fit right in here at AC Milan. He's going to be an expensive transfer, but we should have the money to make this deal happen. The only problem or concern I have is his age. But anyways, I would love to know your thoughts on Zlatan's replacement. Who should we bring in next season to, of course, replace the man, the myth, the legend himself, Zlatan Ibrahimovic? Here's a quick look at our season goals, and I just realized that we've just failed the Derby Days challenge. We couldn't beat Juventus even once this season. And because of that, I think we're going to be failing at 3 objectives this season. I can't see myself completing the Milan is Red challenge or even the defensive offense challenge. and that means we might have to be doing a forfeit, which is going to be tough. So you guys are going to find out the forfeit soon, but it's not been a good season for our season objectives. Before we wrap up the episode, time for you guys to make your vote count and vote for the Player of the Episode award. A couple of nominees as always, one of them being Lucas Torreira. I thought he had a great episode. He scored against Lazio, a fabulous goal, and he was immense in that game, so he had to be nominated. Your second nominee is going to be Adama Traore, who yet again continues to shine for us in this series. Down that right flank, he scored a lot of goals. Those two are your nominees. Click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote for either of them. So that's that for another episode of the AC Milan Career Mode series. A pretty big episode as we got through a lot of big games, a big discussion on Ibrahimovic. So yeah, hopefully you guys can chip in with your opinions. Next episode, we continue with all the Serie A action as we try and maintain our spot in the top 4. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you guys did, a like would be awesome. Subscribe if you are new around here, and I'll catch you guys next time.